Alright, let's look into completing the last to-dos and the to-dos that are going to make the biggest change physically wise or look wise. Starting out with the first one, we have complete all button instances with the following colors. Now what I mean by that is we need to complete, you see how we create these button instances for this 65 button. So the key code for 65, that stands for A. We need to complete every single one of these key codes to have a button instance and to have the following colors and to also have the specific key codes. So the first 3 buttons have this color, which is this one. The 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th color or 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th button have this color, and then the last 2, 8 and 9, have the white color. So go ahead and complete that by yourself if you can, and then come back and we'll do this together. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, so I'm gonna do this together, and I might have to speed this up because it's just repetitive work. So I'm gonna do button, new button, and I'm gonna say in this case, right here, and then just gonna pass in the key code, which is 83. Okay, so I finished up completing all the instances of the button class. And now every single button that we press, or the ones that we want to press, have a certain color and they have a certain functionality to them. Which, when I say functionality, I mean this functionality, the button class functionality. And so now we can actually test it by simply going back to here, and now every single key should have an audio and should have a color. So we do A, S, D, F, G. I love this sound. And then H, J, and KL. They're just very long music. Oh my god, that's funny. So all of that's working, my friends, and we can mark this to-do done. Now, the last thing that we want to do, and if we look at this entirely, if we simply forget console log, we pretty much have finished, and it pretty much looks just like how we have it here. Only one thing that we need to change. We need to add a background image. Now, if you want to go ahead and add a background image by yourself, I would recommend you do that. So the background image that we're adding is this background.jpg. And the way you would add that is you would use style.css somewhere within the body. So go ahead and try that out and then come back and we'll do it together. Let's see it. To add a background image, it's going to be pretty simple. We're going to say background image, and we're going to specify a URL. And in this case, the URL is going to be assets background.jpg right away. And within here, we can do it like this, but the problem is that if I make this larger, it might get a little bit weird. Because this image is large, so it's fine. But what I actually prefer to do is I like to say background position, size, and we're going to say cover. What does cover mean? Cover means it's going to try and cover the entire container, in this case the body, with its full image. So it's going to cover the entire body, meaning no matter how much I stretch this is going to stretch to the body. You see what I mean? And so now, my friends, we've completed pretty much the BeatBoxJS application. And I want to congrats to you. I know this BeatBox application was not the easiest to create. We went over some very complex topics like classes and class inheritance, and we went ahead and we used them in this application. Now, what I want you to do, and try this out, I want you to go ahead, what is the best beat you can play on here? If you can create a cool beat, post it on Facebook, and I want to hear it. Like, I mean, the one that I like, just the one that I personally like is I go this. Boop, boop. And that ends, yeah. So I think those 3 conditions were the best for me. I'm not much of a music person. I'm more of a dancer, but that worked for me. You can also, oh no. Yeah, no, I'm not that good. But yeah, you can obviously play around with it. You can have some fun. You can show it off to your friends. You can show it off to pretty much anybody and see what you can do with it. And you can pretty much also change, if you want to, you can change the actual files or the actual beat files right here in the code. So feel free to do that. And I want to see your music on Facebook or in the comments. Share it with me. I want to see it, guys. Alrighty, my friends. Thank you, guys. I'm going to actually mark this to do done. Let's mark this to do done. We're all good now. I want to congrats and thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye-bye.